Every time I go to the gas station, the gas price then went up.
Gasoline prices have gone up 20 to 30 cents everywhere.
Immediate impact at gas stations across the country this morning, with the national average jumping 6 cents overnight to $3.81 a gallon.
Our future's gonna look at this, huh? 183.1.
Gas prices are going up again.
And I just freaking finished filling up my tank. $175, are you?
Gas prices are rising again, and Americans start notice that. Winter time, rent, grocery, and bills are scratching family budgets, and things are getting more expensive. I don't know how this thing is gonna keep on long, because if you go to the pump, you're gonna pay more. I thought gas price was a little bit down at least. Here in California, we pay the most. They don't mention it at the news. They don't even say national average, which is California, is 5 plus or 6, 7 plus. Most states, I don't know, you guys pretty much blessed. But here in California, it's ridiculous. If you go to the pump, you will feel it. You go to the grocery store, you will feel it. You will go to the restaurant, fast food, everything. Now they're even talking about charging people by mileage. Means now if you own a car, you drive anywhere, they're gonna start charging you. So think about where we're going. Make sure if you guys are new here, subscribe, comment, and like, and let's check out this video.
Is it just me, or every time I go to the gas station, the gas price then went up? Gas price been going up every time I go to get gas. The other day, the gas price went up twice in the same day, and it's gonna only keep rising. Inflation is gonna only get worse. Let me know if gas been going up every day where you at. It's the time to stay prayed up, stay in that word, and continue to walk by faith, not by sight. Draw near unto God, and he will draw near unto you. Seek him while he may still be found. I love y'all. God bless y'all. I glory to God, and y'all already know Jesus Christ is Lord.
How the fuck does it take fucking 3 weeks for the gas to drop under $3, and then it spends 1 day under $3, and everybody here in the valley is like, hell yeah, we're finally seeing gas under $3 again, and then un pinche dia, fuck it, raise it 50 cents. This is some bullshit, man. And am I still gonna fucking put gas after crying about it? Yeah, I probably am. So, well, here we go. Let's see how much it's gonna be now that it's freaking $3.50 a gallon. And I just freaking finished filling up my tank. $175, are you fucking kidding me right now?
If you're a motorist, you probably have already noticed gas prices are going up again. World events, of course, bumping up the typical expensive summer planned here in Chicago. We talk with AAA about ways you can reduce weight in your car. Also, make sure the tire pressure is good on your tires to try and make sure you're getting the most out of every gallon.
Has anybody else noticed in the past week, gasoline prices have gone up 20 to 30 cents everywhere? Or am I the only one noticing this? Gosh, it's almost as if creating trade instability after your tariffs have been told that they are unlawful and unconstitutional is a bad thing and creates instability in trade markets. Gosh, it is almost as if creating the biggest military buildup in the Middle East since 2003 destabilizes a region where we know a bunch of oil does end up coming from, raises the prices of everything. And mind you, I guarantee he is going to go full taco with all of the military buildup, and then he's going to claim he's had this great big victory, like he claimed he obliterated all of these nuclear sites, only to say that they're a week away from nuclear stuff, even though it was obliterated. But he said that was a great big victory. That's exactly what's going to happen. This will have meant that he wasted literally billions of dollars in tax-paying dollars sending the military somewhere that also raises our cost of living at home to accomplish absolutely nothing. And then all of those room temperature IQ people, upon seeing this video, what are they going to say?
September in theory. TDS. September.
Yo, I came to get some goddamn on gas, and usually it only takes 25, maybe 30, depending on the gas station to fill up my car. I go to Walmart to fill up and to get gas. And the mugs start passing 25 and 30. I'm trying to see what's going on. That thing ended at $43. $43. $40.
We are seeing an immediate impact at gas stations across the country this morning, with the national average jumping 6 cents overnight to $3.81 a gallon this morning, according to Gas Buddy. And the key here to what happens next to that price for Americans is what happens in the Strait of Hormuz. That is the critical choke point for tankers carrying oil. And in the last 24 hours, Kepler tells ABC News it has seen 25 ships cross. Now, that is lower than what we've seen in previous days, which were more like about 40. Even a limited disruption here in the Strait can have an outsized impact on the pricing, on freight costs, and on the market price for oil, Robin.
This is really a whiplash for consumers, isn't it?
It is a whiplash for consumers, and it's just as prices were coming down, just as people are planning their summer vacations and holidays.
Good morning, everybody. It's Friday, July 10th, 2026. Just want to give you a little sneak peek of what our future is going to look like. Look at this, huh? 183.1. It went up consecutively for the last 2 weeks. They're jacking up the prices, just like the rent. Look at that, another building I won't be able to afford to live in. Yeah. What's going on, Canada, huh? Building all these buildings for people that can't even afford to live in it, huh? What you gonna do, huh? I'm gonna live in an RV someday. It's a nice day, though. Look at that. It's beautiful. Sweet. Yeah, that is bullshit, though. So please bring it back down, huh? I bet you we're gonna hit $2 before August. Thanks for the break. And now you're just gouging the F. I can't even say that. Gouging the F out of us. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Good luck, everybody.
We're here again. We're here again. I'm a licensed therapist of 22 years, and things in the US couldn't possibly be worse. Let me give you an example, okay? So today I happened to be sitting in my own waiting room. I own a group practice, and there were probably 8 to 9 people sitting in the waiting room waiting for their appointments. And one person happened to start a conversation, which almost never happens in the waiting room. Most people just sit there kind of silently waiting for their clinician. But this person started off a conversation, and it sparked this whole thing about how depressed and anxious and broke everyone is. And that therapy, while great and helpful and wonderful, is barely scratching the surface. I could relate to everything that everybody was saying in my waiting room. Everything is bad. And I'm not exaggerating. This is not hyperbolic. Our healthcare, our taxes, our grocery prices, gas costs are unaffordable. We cannot afford to live in this country unless you're in the top percent. The average person in the US cannot afford to exist. I'm not totally sure how we dig out of this hole. All I know is that we sounded the alarm bells. We are here in spite of that. And it is awful. It's awful.
They released a report that said that 95% of Americans believe now, only now, that affordability is a crisis here in the United States, and it's kind of out of control. And they're saying over 50%, only 50% of Republicans feel like that's a major concern. And not to mention, I'm a little animated tonight because I'm irritated as I don't know what. Not to mention, they still over there playing war games and sink your battleship in the Strait of Hormuz. Now they talking about they might even there's another strait on the other side of the strait that they talk about they gonna take control over, and they gonna prevent oil from flowing through as well. The United States and Trump and his cronies who started this forever war, who said it's not going to be forever, and then we got a ceasefire, and then we're not at a ceasefire. Oh, they hit more targets. They're hitting more targets in Iran because they said Iran is not playing nice with ships that are going through the Strait of Hormuz because the ceasefire wasn't never real. Y'all sat up there and played in everybody's face, and now these oil companies are going to gouge us some more and some more. Not to mention, we can't afford food and stuff like that. Like, people are having to decide between gas and food.
So let me get this straight, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but y'all president said, and these is his words, not mine, he said that he stole 100 million barrels of oil from Venezuela, where he sent them to Houston, Texas, to be refined and made beautiful. But if you stole 100 million barrels of oil from Venezuela, sent them to Houston to be refined and made beautiful, why the gas prices steady going up? Why the gas prices in LA at $8 an hour? Why is the gas prices in Texas almost $45? Why ain't nothing beautiful about these gas prices? What did you do with the oil that you stole from Venezuela, the 100 million barrels of oil that you stole from Venezuela? Are you charging us, the American people, for stealing this oil? Are you charging us the money that you said that you were gonna make these prices go down, that the American soldiers are over here fighting for more oil? Because at this point, why keep fighting for oil if you're going to bring it over here, refine it in Houston, Texas, and make it beautiful, but charge us, the American people, more and more each day? Make it make sense, because it don't make any sense to me at all.